Greetings, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel, Mystical Angels Energy. My name is Kikyo, and I'm very thankful and very grateful to have you here as a part of this beautiful angel family. I'm going to be using 2 card decks today, and as always, the card decks that I do use are listed in the description box below. So let us begin our angel message for today, beautiful souls. So angels, what beautiful messages do you have for our beautiful souls today? What beautiful messages do you have? Okay. All right. And I'm also feeling this one. All right. So let us adjust that for a minute. Okay. And I will bring that one forward a bit. All right. So we have the 5 of Gabriel. So Archangel Gabriel is here with you today, helping you to surmount any challenge. Okay, so I'm going to do this a little bit differently today. I've been doing past, present, and future. So I'm going to do what's going on currently, and then the blessing message from the angels, and then the final outcome, which I'm seeing is, wow, amazing. Ace of Ariel, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so, but let's start from the beginning. So what's going on right now? I said Archangel Gabriel is with you to help you surmount any challenge. Okay, we have 5, so this speaks of the 5 of Wands, which talks about conflicts and basically how to navigate those conflicts, how to keep your cool in the face of adversity. Or it also speaks about differences in opinion, agreeing to disagree. So perhaps there is something going on where it's like, you know, I'm hearing that agree to disagree. Okay, you, Archangel Gabriel is empowering your voice to help you to stand firm in your ability to communicate, because Archangel Gabriel is all about communication. Archangel Gabriel is all about sounding in you know, your powerful energy. And Archangel Gabriel here is associated with wands, and wands is all about fire and motivation and power activation. So I'm seeing throat chakra, empowering your voice and your expression. I'm feeling expressiveness. Okay, so be expressive, utilize, you know, expressive gestures and body language. You know, I'm even hearing, like, you know, be a bit, yeah, like, don't hold your, that's the message, because I was almost about to say be a bit daring, be a bit bold, shocking even. I don't really feel like you're trying to deliberately shock people, but, you know, don't hold yourself back. That's what Archangel Gabriel is saying. Bring all of yourself, okay? Bring all of yourself to the table. You have something to offer here, and I'm going to read the message, but I'm kind of just, the angels are just coming right through to me very clearly. Like, you know, you have something that's going on, you have something to offer. Okay, I feel I'm almost seeing this like okay, this individual is trying to fit the pieces into, okay, into place of the puzzle. Okay, so you have your own unique place in the world, and I know I was speaking of this yesterday. Okay, you have something to bring to the table. You have a divine purpose here. Okay, so it says a challenge you can resolve. I'm also seeing this like playing chess. Okay, and, you know, the angels are guiding you in order to make the best move. Okay, perhaps you are in some type of speaking position where you're utilizing your voice to be authentic to you, and maybe to you know, get people to you know, to come around and understand your opinion. I'm not going to about to say be persuasive, because I don't feel manipulative energy, and I don't think, you know, I don't think persuasion has to be manipulative. I think it can be about, you know, just bringing your idea to the table, and, you know, with the understanding that, okay, this is the authentic me. This is what I really feel. I don't want to hold myself back. I have to be honest about the way I really feel. Even if I'm hearing, even if the topic is, even if other people around you might be a little bit squeamish, or perhaps they, they hold back from some type of expression. I'm really feeling that it's like, you're not going to hold back how you really feel. You want to be honest, but at the same time, a sense of diplomacy is what I'm hearing. Tact and diplomacy are your allies, and Archangel Gabriel is going to help you to navigate that, to make the best move, a strategic move, not so that you're manipulating anyone into, understand your opinion or anything, just so that, you can, have the courage. Archangel Gabriel is helping to instill courage within you to speak and to make that move. So a challenge you can resolve: withdraw from the drama of others, have patience with yourself and those around you. So I'm really feeling that last one: have patience with yourself and those around you. Just present your opinions. Like somebody, I think it was one of the bands that I used to listen to, a rock band that I used to listen to, and they were from Canada, and they would say that they, when they would speak, and they were saying this is a Canadian practice, so I don't know if a lot of Canadians do this, but they, I think it's they use that at the end of their sentence when they're officially done speaking. So it's like a prompt. And I know we don't have that like here in America, really. Like sometimes people will talk, I'm seeing like people talking over each other too. That's why I'm seeing like have patience. It's almost like, they would have that prompt and then the other person could speak. I think that's a really good technique, because then, you can devote, when you hear that, then that person's completely done, because sometimes people have a tendency to talk over even when someone's not finished. I know sometimes, even when I was younger with my own family, a lot of people would talk over, over each other, and kind of being impatient. And even sometimes I did that, and I've really worked hard to try to not do that, to, wait my turn, even if I have something that I feel is of importance to say. So I really feel like, just have patience, wait your turn, kind of, really listen and devote yourself. And sometimes I've had to do that too, like where a strategy where, just like breathe deep and then just allow yourself to speak. Because sometimes like when someone's talking, then I have an idea come into my head, but kind of like, I remember I was seeing a YouTube video about how just completely concentrate on what someone's saying and then allow what you have to say to come to you. Also, something that just came into my mind is a Taoist principle. Once again, when I was reading in a Taoist book a long time ago that I was reading from my local library, and there was a story in there of a young man who was speaking to his Taoist master, and he said, "Master, I have to go, to a faraway land, and I have to confront this basically, temperamental king. And what should I say? What should I do? Because, this king has a tendency to basically, execute people if they say or do the wrong thing." And the Taoist master said to the young man, "Don't think about that on your journey. Basically, make your journey there and, enjoy the journey. Basically, go with a clear mind. And once you are there, then you will know what to do. You will have basically a clean slate." Because sometimes I think, that was the lesson to be learned from that story, is that sometimes, we have a bunch of what ifs, but what ifs aren't actually the reality or the truth of what may be going on. Okay, so sometimes we cloud that with our own perceptions or even our own judgments, or we think that maybe if we have this strategy or this plan, it will, uh, all go successfully accordingly until something throws us a curveball once we're there. So the angels are saying, come in with a clear mind, you know, maybe meditate beforehand. I know sometimes if it feels anxious or you're just like, oh, but I want to have this plan in place, like this strategy so that I'm assured, the angels will help you once you're there, and you'll be able to make the most strategic move, or say the thing, sorry about this, I'm adjusting this, say what needs to be said at that time. I'm so sorry about this. Hold on a minute. Okay, a little bit better. Okay, so yeah, withdrawal to don't engage in any drama, don't respond to any taunts or anything that might provoke you. Just sort of take some deep breaths, pray to Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Gabriel will help you surmount this challenge indeed. And, you know, I definitely feel like Archangel Gabriel too is opening up, along with, I'm seeing Archangel Raziel. Archangel Raziel, the psychic angel, is with you, helping to open up that psychic intelligence. So it's almost like claircognizance. Claircognizance is a psychic ability where you just know information without actually having any prior knowledge of knowing it, and it's accurate information. The information is accurate. So it's basically like channeling this information from the divine, your angels, or your higher self, and it's there in the ethers and from the Akashic records, and basically collective consciousness, and you're tapping into the truth. That's claircognizance. Okay, so I definitely feel like they're going to, Archangel Raziel is coming through to help instill claircognizance in you, where you'll just get divinely channeled information. Okay, that is so beautiful. Okay, so 4 of Raphael, Archangel Raphael is with you. So this is the blessing behind all this. This was the current energy, and this is the blessing. The angel Archangel Raphael is with you, saying, it says, seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions, okay? So, I'm really focusing, I'm seeing, it says, look for the magic in life. Okay, so look for the magic in the journey, and in the process as it is happening, even if you're shaking. A very good quote from Ralph Smart from Infinite Waters, the YouTube channel Infinite Waters, Ralph Smart from Infinite Waters. He said, speak your truth even if your voice shakes. And I know that that has helped me so much. Even when I'm making these videos, I sometimes remind myself of that, because as somebody who had, as I said previously in previous videos, I'm somebody who has had social anxiety, especially when I was younger and even in my teenage years, and throughout, you know, a lot of my 20s here. So now coming in 35 years lived on the planet, you know, I'm starting to move into more, you know, and I had confidence with other things like dancing, which is one thing that I love to do. But when it came to interacting, like I have no trouble to, I've never really had much trouble to get up and dance, or anything like that, or to be expressive, like when it comes to music, which I love music, I love dancing. I've never had any trouble doing anything like that. But when it comes to actually speaking with others, when it was somebody that I didn't like know very well, then, you know, I would begin to shake, or I would think, oh, am I not intelligent enough, or, you know, do they find me boring, or things like that. So, yeah, so that's why I'm bringing up that comment too, because it's helped me immeasurably. Like, you know, it's okay, like, you are intelligent, you know, you're very capable, you can do this, you know, even if your voice shakes, like, speak your truth. And so that's what I'm kind of feeling with Archangel Gabriel too. And it's so funny because, you know, I've had people tell me that, you know, even some of my teachers in the past, like, you're a good speaker and things like this, but, you know, just because, you know, somebody, you know, has a particular energy going on doesn't mean that they on the inside feel feel confident about it, or that they're still not shaky or nervous. So I think that's kind of the message there, beautiful soul, is that sometimes things are not always as they seem. Like I said, have patience with yourself, others around you. Sometimes perceptions and judgments and plans can fall away just with one little curveball, but the angels are going to help you in the moment to be aware of your own emotions, as Archangel Raphael says here, along in tandem with Archangel Gabriel, and to seek out, yeah, like I said, yeah, the best possibility. Seek out other opportunities. Four of Raphael is basically the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups in the Tarot speaks of, you know, being dissatisfied, boredom. I think of lethargy, apathy. I also think of distraction, because in some card decks, such as the Tarot of the Divine by Yoshi Yoshitani, the gentleman looks very taken in by all this finery and glitter and beautiful, like beautiful objects, but if he just turned around, he would see the true beauty lies in the beauty of the birds singing in the background, the little birdie singing in the background, and nature's own simplicity and divine song. So I feel like that's a message coming through about keeping it simple. Don't get distracted by, you know, all that glitters is not gold, basically, so don't get distracted. I'm really focused on the dragonflies there. Okay, so dragonflies remind me of creativity and imagination, and I'm like almost seeing beyond the illusion there. So there's magical energy there. Okay, so don't get distracted like the little. She seems like a young girl. Okay, so like the young girl there, like don't get distracted on things that kind of seem lackluster. Okay, or you know, if something is just looks like too much. Okay, or it seems like it's just, I don't want to say something is too extravagant, too luxurious, because I truly believe that we can attract and manifest anything. And I truly believe too that money is not the root of all evil. There's a good channel called the Advancing Channel, and I believe is the man's name Monchus, and he said that, you know, basically, and I'm going to repeat this message here because I think it's so wonderful, that basically, you know, money does not make one good or evil. It amplifies what's already there. Yes, I was trying to collect my thoughts so I could remember the quote right. It amplifies the energy of the person. Okay, and I've seen this for myself. You know, I've seen people do pretty sinister things, and you know, they're not wealthy people. Okay, they're not financially wealthy. So it amplifies what's already there. So money is nothing to be afraid of, and I definitely think you can have luxurious and, you know, luxurious things, and things that, you know, befit your journey. I mean, I'm not saying that in essence of greed. No. I also believe too that, you know, because I'm more minimal myself, you know, not to overtake or take more than we actually need or what we resonate with or something that calls out to you. But that doesn't mean, you know, you can't have beautiful or nice things. I think everything in, you know, things in balance. Okay, so yeah, so, you know, Archangel Raphael is there helping you to see these magical possibilities and to see how your manifestations are coming into play. The Four Cups too also reminds me of things going on behind the scene. Okay, and this beautiful energy here, you know, so remember that you are very capable. That's what Raphael and Gabriel are saying. So Ace of Ariel, and I'm going to bring this a bit more forward so you can see. So this is the outcome. Okay, so that's the blessing message of what Raphael's saying. He's saying, but just stay focused. Okay, stay focused on your good energy. And Gabriel's saying, you know, keep a clear mind. Ace of Ariel, it's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support, a change in job or promotion. So perhaps that's what this is about for some of you. You know, it's saying, and it's funny, I was just talking about money, and it all adds in, you know, maybe somebody's getting a raise, there's a promotion of some kind, you're actually, you know, getting this new job. But or you're getting support from someone. I'm seeing this as a very physical thing, okay? So perhaps that's what this challenge be surmounting, or this talk. Or if this really doesn't have to do with money, it's something to do with maybe, once again, speaking, a speech, a debate, or just speaking with a group of people. If you have like group meetings that you go to, I don't know why that came into my head about like group gatherings. Maybe that's like a hobby for someone, or maybe a book talk. But whatever it is, or maybe somebody actually literally does play board games or chess. I'm seeing that too. And it's all going to come out in your favor. Very fortuitous. Okay, so it's a very lucky, abundant day. You are manifesting. And if this is just speaking to you, not really of any of those things, this could also be just what's going on in your own life. Like, okay, there's this energy challenge, making the best move, speaking your voice, staying your authenticity, expression, don't get distracted, don't be disheartened, don't tone down your energy, stay bold. That's what Gabriel's saying, stay bold, because the outcome is, it's your lucky day. Congratulations, you just won 777 energy, okay, jackpot. I'm hearing Devil May Cry, Dante there, another video game series. I know I'm always mentioning those. But yeah, jackpot. Jackpot. Okay, so Ariel's saying, that's the outcome. The divine is with you. You have lucky energy. And here, hold on a moment. And it was so funny too that came out, because I was almost thinking of bringing out my little Care Bear. Good luck, bear. I love the Care Bears. There he is. Okay, so that's that. Now, let's go into my color deck, the Prism Oracle, okay? Okay, so we have hunger, mystery, and, okay, we have frustration there at the end. Okay, so we have orange here with Gabriel in the final card. We have violet, so obviously emotional balance with the sacral chakra. We have the violet, well, actually it's more purple energy. So I'm seeing that kind of like third eye, okay? So indigo, purple, the violet is more the crown chakra, but of course the crown chakra is activated as well for that divine information to channel through, being a conduit for divine messages, a clear mind. So there's green there, and pink, higher heart space, okay, and then solar plex with the hunger. So we have the hunger. This is over the present energy. So once again, there's something is coming full circle, okay, very sunny, radiating out. And hunger speaks of like, yeah, like, desire, like a desire manifestation. Okay, and I'm also seeing this as like, once again, yeah, be bold, be ambitious a little bit, okay? Be in the energy of your authenticity. And, it doesn't have to be like something big. It could even be something small, but the small things create bigger things. I'm often reminded of Gandalf. I think it was in the first Hobbit movie. And he was talking about how, Saruman, Saruman, is more taken in by the big things, the grandiose things. And Gandalf says it's the little things, it's the little things. So little things create bigger things too. And the little things have such a great impact, more than sometimes we know. So even if it's just something subtle or little, it can have a bold impact. But that's what I'm saying. Be in your authenticity. That's what I mean by bold. It doesn't mean you have to be like all up in somebody's face, okay? No, just be bold by being you, okay? So that sun, it reminds me of the sun, something coming full circle, okay? A cycle being completed, a fullness, bright. I'm seeing gold energy as well, okay? A bright, radiant energy. And I really feel like when you're clear, okay, and you're just really listening to the other person, or you're just, even if this just applies to your life and this isn't about speaking, or speaking to someone or multiple people, it's just like when you're very clear, this divine information will come through, okay? Even the best strategies in your own life, okay? But the hunger is there. So like, you know, your spirit is on fire, okay? Because I was almost about to say like fire energy. I knew that that was in the future position yesterday, the Ace of Wands, and I feel like that's carrying over here, okay? So there's a lot of manifestation power here. I'm seeing pyramid energy, and pyramid energy, as I said, amplifies. Okay, so mystery. Okay, so mystery. I'm seeing the circle again. So circle energy. All right, things coming full circle, and obviously frustration here with the not being able to fit in the circle. Okay, the block not being able to fit in the circle. Okay, so it like a blockage. I feel like it, well, that's in the future position. I'm about to read that in a minute, but I feel like that wants to come through. Like there's some type of something though that's frustrating. Like I'm seeing that here too once again. And I know that this is over the energy of the final outcome, but it's saying, I feel like that's what it's saying. Like ultimately, even if that frustration still seems like it's there, because it isn't in the energy of the final outcome and everything, it's like okay, does the object or whatever is going on, something does not have to fit into the circle, okay? Something does not have to fit to be perfect. I'm thinking now of from Tron Legacy, and what was the name? But the main one of the main characters, he was the main character from the first Tron, and he's there saying, you know, basically like you know, he didn't realize that what was in front of him all along. He tried to make the system perfect, and he instilled that within Clue. Now I'm trying to remember, Clue was the villain in that movie, and I'm trying to remember, it's eluding me, but regardless, he was there saying, like, you know, that he wrote the program that way to be this kind of flawless sense of perfect, but he didn't realize that perfection was in front of him all around. So all along and all around, yes, the angels just had me mess that up a little bit, but it's never a mess up. If you do something too like that with your speech, and I've seen other tarot readers do that too, even like some of my favorite tarot readers, like Liz from Guided by Angels, like sometimes the word will come out different than what you're initially trying to say. That's the divine channeling the right messages through. So it's still very much accurate. But basically things are perfect just as they are. Everything is going according to divine plan. You don't have to like force, okay, something to fit or to make sense. Like I said, go in with a clear mind as well. Okay, so that's a lot of what that frustration about. So I kind of already read that. So even if it feels like that's there, like in the final outcome, it's like, oh, it's your lucky day, you just got this. But if you're kind of like feeling like, well, how did this work out? How did this happen? This doesn't make sense. Okay, yeah, it's not like this is a negative thing here, okay? I'm not really seeing this negative. I'm just kind of seeing this as like, oh, this is frustrating. This is a little confusing. Like, how can this be? It doesn't have to fit to make sense. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like sometimes we just need to shut off that left brain part, okay? And tune in to the right brain part. You know, sometimes things are illogical, and sometimes no sense makes sense. That's just what's coming through. I'm almost laughing a bit. Okay, laughter too. Laughing something off, seeing the beauty in, you know, because sometimes reality is stranger than fiction. You know, life is amazing and throws some amazing curveballs, but even sometimes the things that seem challenging, right, are blessings in disguise. These things are growing us. They're actually, even if it doesn't make sense, it's taking you, right, in the direction of your desire. Okay, an Ace of Ariel, this speaks of this is the Ace of Pentacles, a brand new, that's why it's saying it's your lucky day. This is a brand new physical energy in your physical world. And Archangel Ariel is really smiling, you know, radiant energy. Okay, So back into the blessing energy here, the blessing message of the soul with the mystery card. So we've got these two towers side by side, okay? So I'm seeing something about parallel energies, something coming into alignment with you. For those, as I said, if you resonate with the twin flame path, this is a separate message, but perhaps this does apply to anyone who's watching this. And as always, whenever you are watching this, this is a timeless message. It's meant for you to hear it whenever you do desire to hear it. But if you do hear a message even, and I know I've said this before in previous videos, but for anyone new watching this, I just sort of feel like if you ever do click on messages, even if they're dated, right, but you really feel called to hear that, that message still applies, you know, because we always attract what our soul truly requires at that moment. You know, I think as Liz said on Guided by Angels, you know, when your soul is ready, the teacher will come in. And I really think that is so. So yeah, as I was saying with the frustration, and if you see it, it kind of flows into that. Okay, things don't have to fit. Sometimes things are a mystery. Okay. You know, sometimes things remain mysterious because perhaps we're not meant to know at that time. That was just something I feel like the angels are saying. Or there's kind of a beauty in the mystery. There's a beauty in the imperfections. There's beauty in the simple things, in the little things, as Gandalf said. There's beauty in not knowing, because if we knew everything, then there would be nothing more to learn, nothing more to do, nothing more to experience. So mystery is such a beautiful thing. It creates more hunger, more interest, more desire, and it illuminates our soul. Okay. And you know, I feel like, you know, opens up our psychic senses even more, because that's what I was saying here too about the third eye chakra, you know, seeing beyond the veil, wanting to see the mysteries, the hunger, the thirst. And perhaps maybe this does, maybe perhaps that's the message for someone too. Maybe someone's very frustrated. Perhaps you've dug into some conspiracy theories or some truth seeking. Okay. And just know, if you are doing that and you're digging down that rabbit hole, that you are very protected, because I know I've done some research into that too, that you are protected. You know when to clock out, you know, because sometimes if we focus too long on, you know, the very negative things going on in the world and everything, it takes us away from our purpose and stuff. But sometimes we do need to, you know, have a hunger for these mysteries. So perhaps that's something that's currently going on too, mystery, like you're involving yourself in mystery. But it's saying, you know, don't get too distracted, you know, don't get so you know, into truth seeking and truth diving into, especially into the really negative things. I don't want to say dark, because I don't equate darkness with negativity. You know, the dark is nothing to be afraid of. We're born in the dark. So I don't really see dark energy as something to be afraid of. Just as light can scorch you, you know, light can burn you, and darkness can soothe you. Especially like if you have a headache or migraine, or, you know, you need some time to clock out and meditate too. Like, you know, when you close your eyes, you're going into darkness, but then you can actually start to see very beautiful imagery with your third eye. So yeah, things are, so like, yeah, so if you're, things are being revealed to you, that's what I'm really feeling. So, you know, don't get too distracted. Remember, you know, remember that you are, like a child, you are innocent, you know, you are innocent, you know, and you have a, remember your inner child, remember your dreams. Like, don't let this challenge or this frustrating energy, or if you don't understand something, yes, if that's what's very frustrating, you hunger to understand something, but you don't understand something, that, you know, maybe it's a mystery at this time for a reason, to protect you. There will be a day when you will understand things. And sometimes it's okay to say that maybe we don't know or don't understand. Now, that's not to say that we should say that all the time, because, you know, I don't really resonate with some people that say, you know, truly we don't know anything in the end. You know, some spiritual masters will say things like that. I disagree with that. I feel like we will know what we're meant to know when we're meant to know it. And, you know, that's in accord with our higher self and the divine. And, you know, I feel like the best interests involved in our situations, but definitely the truth is coming out. And if, you know, something doesn't make sense, that's okay. You know, sometimes that's okay. You know, clock out, take a break, remember your dreams, what you're manifesting, because yeah, it's your lucky day. You're manifesting these things, beautiful soul. You're getting that job, that promotion, that divine life, your twin flame. Everything is coming to you in divine timing. You know, I feel like when I'm hearing that U2 song, Get Out of Your Own Way. Yeah, when you get out of your own way and you let go of those, or you let go and you relax, then things begin to manifest because you're trusting in the divine. You're trusting that things are coming into play, into fruition. Things are happening, manifesting, and things are manifesting for you, beautiful soul. You know, you are protected though if you go into that truth seeking. Just remember to clock out a bit. And I know I've done that too. And sometimes, as I've said, there's been times I've gone really deep down that rabbit hole. It's like, oh, Keek, you know, clock out for a minute there. Like, you know, you're starting to get a headache or depressed or sad because, you know, that stuff definitely is. Or, you know, I had huge cries about stuff, especially a lot of stuff concerning religion or just many other things too, especially with some of the stuff going on in the world. And I've had major cries about that stuff. So, you know, it's a good idea to go into a little bit, to clock out of it, and to remember your dreams, okay? And mystery definitely is a beautiful thing. It keeps us hungry for more. All right, so I feel like, once again, that was a long message, but it's all good. That's what the angels really wanted me to say, and I feel like I did pretty well, so thank you for being here, and I truly appreciate you. I love you all, angel family, and basically until next time. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. It's an honor. You know, everybody grows me, and I learn a lot from you guys as well. So thank you for being here, and until next time, bless.